NXR will be our esteemed net logger this evening for the net. So she does a great job. You can help us out. If you see that we're looking for a call sign that we can't hear, then just put it in the AIM window. KI5LET. Getting ready to clear out for the net. Thanks, everybody. Great propagation so far. A lot of help with call signs and signal reports. It's going to be a great net tonight. KI5LET. Happy New Year, everybody.
And hello everybody that's watching there on the stream. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Hope everybody had a nice Christmas, and glad you're joining us here for the last Simplex net of 2025. Hard to believe. We'll get things kicked off here in just a few minutes.
Had a bit of an audio routing issue I had to take care of there, but I think we're good to go now. Before we kick things off, some additional information on things we have running during the net. There are two listen-in frequencies, 145.310 out of Weatherford and 444.925 from the Chalk Mountain repeater. Tyler, Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray, makes those available for us, and they do make the net more enjoyable, especially for the western counties that especially I can't hear as well. I provide a YouTube stream from my location in southwest Tarrant County. If you're outside of the aforementioned repeaters, just search North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net or my call sign, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, and it should pop up. I think I heard, let me look here, Tiffany, are you running NetLogger this evening?
Roger that, sir, I am. KI5NXR.
Thank you. I certainly appreciate that. That always helps me out to have a safety net on things that I didn't write down correctly. So thank you, Tiffany. We do appreciate that. All right. I think that it's come to the time of the net where I need to call for the first rounds of check-ins. And if you are newly licensed, new to the net, you might be in town for the holidays, you get to come to the front of the line. If that's the case, come with your call now. Any relays? All right, I didn't hear anything, so let's go ahead and get things officially kicked off here. Before I do go any further, though, we've got KF5VSP. He's out west. He is going to take the reins here in a little while. But before we do that, we'll get to Parker County here in a minute, and we'll get Wayne, if he's available, to call a few counties, and then he'll relay it, and then we'll work back. So if you turn on your radio here in a little while and you've got silence for a minute, don't be alarmed. We'll get there. And to kick things off, we've been starting in the home county of Tarrant, so let's go ahead and see who we've got. Tarrant County check-ins. Come with your call now.
November 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo. Oscar Charlie Delta. KB5 WB.
Kilo Delta 5 Delta Kilo.
All right, we had some doubling there, but let's see who we can get, and we'll get all that sorted out. Let's see here. First, I had Kilo 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray. John, looks like you're in the log. Then Keith, just down the road, Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo. And then you doubled W5OCD. We got you in the log, but there was another station right there with you. Come with your call.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Kilo Golf Fiber High.
All right, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Was it Kilo Golf 5, or did I get it mixed up with something?
It's Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Kilo Golf Fiber India Papa Mike.
All right, Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. We got you in the log. And then also right after you had Kilo Golf 5, I think it's India Papa Mike. Is that correct?
Affirmative.
All right, good deal. We got you in the log. And then KB5WB, we certainly got you in the log. And then Kilo Delta 5, Delta Kilo, also in the log. Who else for Tarrant County? Come with your call now.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
All right, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, nice signal coming in from just down Columbus Trail. And also to hop back to UWK, Dewey. Usually have to have Doug relay in, but you were a nice S4 this evening, so if you've made any improvements over there, you're making it in nice from Euless. Last call for Tarrant County until later in the net. Come with your call now.
Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-ray.
All right, Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-ray. Got you in the log as well. Let's go ahead and call on Johnson County. We're going to go a little out of order, call some of the home counties here to get things started, and then we'll move on over to Parker here in just a second. So let's see how Johnson County's doing. Come with your call now.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
WI5 MRW, glad to have you in the log this evening, Mike. I hope things are going well down there in your neck of the woods. And let's see, any other Johnson County stations before we move on over to Parker? All right, going to clear with Johnson County. We're going to see who is home over in Parker County. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra.
Kilo 5, Delta, Charlie.
November 5, Fox, Papa Delta.
KI5 and XR.
All right, let's run that list there. I got Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo. We got you in the log, sir. And let's see. Did I write that down right? Yeah, Whiskey. Tell me, say it one more time, because I see it's coming up different in NetLogger, and I wrote down the same thing as Tiffany. So clear it up. What have I got wrong there? Let's finish this list. We'll go back and get that sorted out. The next station I did not have a copy on, but it looks like Tiffany did. Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Fox Tango. That's James. He's in the log. And then I did have a copy on Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra. Then K5 Delta Charlie, got a copy on you. N5 FPD, got you as well. Thanks for being there this evening. I'm hoping you can do some work for us. And then KI5NXR, that's Tiffany. Let's see, I think she had another station, but that's my signal, Wayne. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you if you don't mind calling the western counties, and then I'll catch you back here in a bit.
Okay, be happy to help out, Trey, and I think Tiffany's got him in. That was James up there in Sherman. Kilo India 5 Delta, Quebec. Had a good signal over here in Peaster this evening, so welcome aboard. And this is November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Name is Wayne. We're over here in Peaster, Texas, and happens to be just a little bit northwest of Weatherford. And we're going to double check Parker County before we move on. Anybody else in Parker County that is not checked in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, give her a try now. Good evening, Pat. Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee India Romeo. And I think that station Let's see, that was Bravo November Kilo. That's interesting that that comes up that way. That was Walt up there in Springtown. Let's see, yeah, BNK. So that's interesting that that comes up. Anyway, he's certainly not in. He's not in. Where is that? Florida. Anyway, let's see. Anybody else in Parker County before we mess around anymore? All right, let's just jump up to Jack County. We're going to carry on as normal. Go to Jack County, and then we're going to go counterclockwise, and then we'll pass it off to Mike over there in Eastland when we get too far out. So Jack County, come now. Okay, our standbys in Jack County have flew the coop for this evening, so we're going to move it right along over to Young County. Young County check-in. I have to check, make sure I'm still transmitting here. Yeah, looks good on this end. I did hear, I had heard Jerry a little earlier, but can't hear him this time. So we'll call on Young County. Anybody else in Young County? Hey, we're just batting 100 here, aren't we? All right, let's try our next door neighbor over here in Palo Pinto. Let's see if anybody's around in Palo Pinto this evening.
KC5ACX. Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec.
A couple of good strong stations. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray. And Kilo Fox 5, Zulu, India, Quebec. Anybody else over there in Palo Pinto County this evening?
I am getting the 444-925 repeater.
Nothing heard. Let's
2 or 3 bars
swing
more
it out
than
a little
normal
bit
this
further, and let's see if we can pick up anybody in Haskell or Throgmorton. Haskell or Throgmorton?
Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima.
So I guess 70 centimeters working pretty well tonight.
Glad you checked in there, Jerry. I was beginning to wonder if my radio was working. Okay. Well, you got a good signal as always. Yeah, that was Jerry, Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. Anybody else in Haskell or Throgmorton or Young? Nothing heard. Let's go down a little bit below Young County. I think that would be Stevens County. Anybody in Stevens County, now's your turn to check in. Are you trying to tell me something, Andrew?
WC5TX repeater 71 degrees.
Okay. All right, I'll take your word for it. Anybody else in Stevens County? Got Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Romeo, Quebec. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here this evening. That's a pretty good deal. Anybody else in Stevens? All right, let's go over and see if Shackelford is awake. Shackelford County. Somebody in Shackelford. All right, we're going to stretch out. I know that this is going to be a little redundant, but I like doing this, so y'all bear with me. We're going to look and see if anybody is at Nolan, Fisher, or Jones. Nolan, Fisher, or Jones, come down.
I don't think I've ever seen the net
Hey, I've got a
activity
Kilo
turn red
Echo 5 Lima
in
Golf.
NetLogger.
Refresh my my memory. I know we talked the other day. All right, Cody, good to have you aboard. Is that in Jones County, did you say? I had to double check because I don't think there's anybody else that ever checks in from Jones County. All right, we'll appreciate you being there. All right, we're going to move right along here. We're going to include Taylor in our scan out to the west. Nolan, Taylor, Fisher, John. Anybody in those counties coming out?
November 5, ABI.
Okay, November 5, is that Alpha Bravo India?
Roger, Taylor County.
Wow, you got a great signal here into Peaster, just like a pipeline. What are you running over there?
Oh, I'm on a 5100 on my control station, but I'm out on the hills southwest of Abilene. Ground elevation is about 2,400 feet, and that's an 87-foot tower.
No wonder I can hear you. I mean, you're doing a really great job. And let's see, I guess the name there is Dale, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. You know, I can always count on Tiffany to help me out. Between Tiffany and the internet, we're just doing pretty good this evening. And Dale, it's good to hear you this evening. And I say, is this your first time checking in?
That is correct.
Well, hopefully you'll come back and join us again, because you definitely have a great signal out there. And you said you were on an 87-foot tower running a 5100. What kind of power are you running?
It's set at 90 watts at the moment, over.
That's doing a great job. I think that's all you need to get into Peaster for sure. All right, thanks again for being there. Let's see, that threw me off there. That was a good catch. All right, let's see. Before I waste any more time, let's see if KF5BSP can call on some of the other counties down there and see if we can't pick up some folks that might not be able to hear me.
Okay, Wayne, yep, you're getting out good tonight. Good to hear that, Taylor County. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, assisting the net control station for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me go ahead and call on Eastland County. Let's call on Eastland County first.
This is Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform.
November 5, Whiskey Charlie Tango, you are right. This is the
All right,
last
good evening,
net of
Cam. Loud and clear.
2025.
Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. Hope all is well. Any other Eastland County stations?
Kilo 1 Alpha 5 Bravo November Oscar.
We're sending it out as a warm one.
All right, I copied Kilo Alpha 5 Bravo November Oscar. Good to hear you, Mike. How's everything?
Been good. Swell elegant.
Good to have. Sorry, my mic's not hitting the relay. Good to have you back on and checking in more regular. Anybody else in Eastland County? All right, sounds good. We'll catch them back in a minute. Let me go to the west directly and call on Callahan. Any stations listening in Callahan County that would like to check into the Simplex net? All right, before I head out to points to my south and southwest, let me call on my neighbor to the east. That would be Erab County.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Thanks, Mike. Hope you had a great Christmas.
Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
All right, I copied. Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Hope everything's going well there, Phil. Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar. That would be Victor there in Bluffdale. Hope everything's going good there as well. Anybody else in Erath County? Okay, not hearing any more stations there. Let me drop on over into Comanche County. Comanche County, your turn.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo.
There's Winston. Good evening, Winston. Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Booming signal as always. Any other Comanche County? Well, Winston, we're grateful that you check in every week. Absolutely certain we're glad that you're there. All right, let's check out to the next. Let's go down. Let's do Brown County. Let's call on Brown County.
Echo Romeo Hotel.
There's a great group. Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, and Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor, followed by Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf. Hello, Newland, and Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel. That would be Wes, and then Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-Ray. Great signal. Anybody else in Brown?
Western counties have really showed
Okay,
up.
nothing else heard in Brown County. So let's go to, let's go on Coleman County. Coleman County, it's your turn.
Good evening, Mike. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima.
Good evening to you, Nick. Great signal. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Anybody else listening in Coleman County that has not checked in? All right, Nick, we're also glad for all these years you're checking in from Coleman County. We greatly appreciate that. Let me see here. Next on my list is going to be Mills County. How about Mills County check-ins? One more call for Mills County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. All right, our regular check-in from there must be doing the Christmas thing, and I don't blame him. Let me try south of Mills. So how about San Saba County or Lampasas County? Anybody in those two counties that can hear me that would like to check in? How about McCullough County or San Saba or Lampasas? Any of those three? McCullough, San Saba, or Lampasas? Well, I heard a very light station. Anybody have a relay?
The past couple of
Okay,
weeks,
nothing heard. Let me slip on over and call on Hamilton County.
I've noticed that there's a carrier up the dial from us, and it's a repeater, it looks like, but I don't remember there being a repeater up there, but maybe I'm crazy.
There he is, Kilo 5, Kilo Victor, out of Mills County. Good evening, Benny.
Sorry about that, Mike. Been some CW with a guy in California out on 40s, and had the volume down and didn't turn it up quick enough. Good evening to you. I'm tied up. I won't be relaying, I don't guess, tonight, but you're booming in as usual. K5 Kilo Victor 73.
Yeah, 7-3, Benny. Thanks for checking in. I greatly appreciate that. That was K5 Kilo Victor in Mills County. Anybody else in Hamilton? How about Hamilton County? All right, let me go ahead and try Coryell County. Coryell County, if you're listening, your turn to check in. All right, well, that covers my county roll call there. Appreciate everybody checking in. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Parker County and let them distribute it out from there. N5 FPD, this is KF5 Victor Sugar Papa.
Anybody on Simplex?
November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Try it one more time.
That's crazy. I've lost Wayne.
North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor.
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Kilo 5 Whiskey Mike Juliet.
India 5 Uniform Delta Victor Bob.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November.
Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec.
It's a good lineup for Hood County. You got some good stations in there. Let's see, we started off with Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. Good evening to you, Clayton. And Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot. Good to hear you tonight, Mike. And Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu George. Let's see, Kilo 5 Whiskey Mike Juliet. Refresh my memory. What is what's the name there? Mark. Okay, Mark, I appreciate you getting in. I try to remember everybody, but I don't do so good. So I appreciate that help. And we had Bob come in right after it. That's Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor. And I was about to give up on Bill, but he finally showed up. Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November, followed by Kilo 5 Lima Quebec. Kelton. Anybody else in Hood County?
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey.
Good evening, Danny. Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey. Nice signal in the Feaster. Anybody else in Hood County? Okay, Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey. Good to have you aboard this evening. Anybody else in Hood County? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call on Somerville, and then I'm sure that Wiley can pick up the ones that can't copy me. But what we're going to do is we'll call on Somerville, then we're going to go up to Wise County, and then we'll turn it back over to our friend over in Tarrant. So Somerville County, come now.
It's a Christmas miracle, W5 and LB.
Well, Mike, I can copy you 99% of the time. Just occasionally you're down in the mud, but I got a good copy on you. It is a Christmas miracle. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. Appreciate you being there. Good to hear you. Anybody else in Somerville? All right, let me hop around here a little bit. Hang on there, Wiley. We'll get right to you there. Let's go to Wise County. Wise County check-in.
Did you call Ellis County?
I'm sure the Trey will take care of that in a minute. Was I supposed to add that to my list, Doc?
Sorry, I just got the wrong order. Usually they go first, but here we go. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, checking in.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo, Echo India, Glen in Paradise.
Okay, well, I appreciate y'all checking in. Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, and Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. Glenn, good to hear you tonight. Whiskey Delta 5, Echo, Echo India. Anybody else in Wise County? I apologize, Tom. I kind of got mixed up there. I should have passed that off to our friend Wiley, but I don't know what sparked that into me. But we're on a roll. So let's stay with Wise County. Anybody else in Wise County?
CW Z5TX repeater.
The time.
Let's try Jack County one more time. Let's see if anybody woke up over in Jack County. Okay, nobody in Jack County this evening. I guess I'm going to have to give up on those folks over there. Top, while we're heading up to the north side, which is kind of out of order, please do us a favor and see if you can't pick up a few folks down in your neck of the woods.
No problem, sir. I was just asleep at the wheel. It caught me by surprise. This is KI5LET assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for any other check-ins from Wise County. Did I hear Whiskey 5 Hotel India? Is that correct? Okay, I've got a good copy on Whiskey 5 Hotel India. Thanks for checking in. Any other Wise County check-ins? Come now. All right, let's go west. I'll try west. Any counties west of Wise County? Again, Jack or Young County, Wichita County, Clay County, or out in West Texas. Come now. Okay, how about north of Wise County? Grayson County, let's see, Cook County or Monte County, please come now. Or Oklahoma, your turn. Somebody broke squelch. Anybody have a relay? Station trying to check in. Please come one more time. All right, that was pretty light. Let's go east to the always reliable Denton County. Looking for Denton County check-ins.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel David near Argyle.
November 5, Yankee Alpha India. This is John over here in Justin.
All right, I got 4 stations, and I think I maybe missed one. We got Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, in Argyle, November 5, Yankee Alpha India, that was John. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, and November 5, November Alpha. Did I miss one in Denton County? Go ahead, relay. I did not hear. How about November 0, Mike Uniform Alpha, any copy, KI5LET? All right, I've heard him before, but if you've got a good copy on him, yeah, we got him in line 56. Thank Tiffany, that sounds great. All right, let's see here. Now, let's see. Anybody in Denton County want to act for a relay? W5STC, I don't think he checked in tonight.
I'll go for it, Top.
Go ahead, David.
Okay, this is Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel assisting the assistant to the assistant of net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. And I'm going to make this real simple. Anybody, anywhere, within the sound of my voice, anybody, anywhere, within the sound of my voice that has not already checked in yet, come now with your call sign phonetically, first name and the town you're in. Come now. Okay, I have Kilo 5, Charlie, Whiskey, Randall, and I didn't get what came after that, Randall. Could you come back with the rest of your information? Okay, I can't pull him out. Top, are you hearing the rest? I got his call and his name, but I can't hear the rest.
I think I heard Kilo 5, Charlie, Whiskey. Is that correct?
That's correct. Kilo 5, Charlie, Whiskey. Come back one more time with your location, although I see it in the log here. All right, Randall, got it. Copied at that time. You're in the log. I can see it in the log right now. Anybody else anywhere, come now with your call sign phonetically.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Golf Romeo.
November 3.
Okay, 2 stations that time. First, we've got Coleman, KO5Z, Kilowatt Oscar 5 Zulu. I know he's in the log, so once you put him in there, Tiffany, all his info will come up. Now, the other station that was trying to get in there, you were right down on the squelch, so try again.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Anybody got that station?
Excuse me, there were 2 stations there, November 3 Delta Mike Echo and a Kilo Juliet 5 November Golf Romeo.
Okay, very good. Hopefully they're in the log. I'm watching. All right, last call. Anyone else up here up north? Anyone anywhere within the sound of my voice? Come now.
That was a circular relay back over around the way.
Okay, KI5 RSV. Yes, I think that's Sam. Okay, thank you for the relay. Anybody else? Boy, that one's right on the edge of my squelch, right on the edge of the noise level. Anybody copy them? Should have turned the amplifier on tonight. Back over to you, Top. KI5LET, thanks. K5DTH.
All right, David, I thought I heard on your first call a Kilo 5 Bravo station. Was there a Kilo 5 Bravo station trying to check in?
Was there a Kilo 5 Bravo station? First of all, line 58 is Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray. Line 58 is Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray. But was there another station with Bravo in the call? Was there another station with Bravo in the call? Come now. There's someone so deep in the noise I can just hear a syllable or two here and there. Are you hearing them, Top?
Yep, nothing heard there though, but thanks a lot. You got a couple more stations that I could not have gotten, so I appreciate it. All right, it looks like Tiffany has all of these in the log. Great job for the relays and everybody else. This is KI5LET, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Top. I think there was one station that either I copied it down wrong or got it mixed up with another call. I've got a Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra. I copied X-ray, but I think David said it was Victor. Could you clarify, please?
You're right, Wayne. He's
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Tango Sierra.
Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor. He's not in the log, and he checked in.
Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Rob in Fort Worth.
You come again.
Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Tango Sierra, James over in Van Zandt County.
That one, Trey?
You need a relay?
I had him direct there. Hold on 1 second, folks. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Net control was Wayne, but I'm going to take it back here just for a second and get Charlie Tango Sierra in the log. I think it was Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Tango Sierra out of Canton. Was it right?
That is correct, QSL. Yeah, you're sounding good here in Canton, Texas today. I don't know when I was supposed to jump in, but I heard somebody say if you could hear my voice, jump in, so I went ahead and done it. I don't know what order y'all were going at, but I wanted to see if I could make it on my conditions tonight. I don't have the amplifier in line, so I'm just running an IC9700 on the Hustler G7 tonight, QSL.
S7 into southwest Fort Worth, so perfectly readable, great signal this evening, and yeah, glad you gave it a whirl, and you probably saw that on the YouTube stream too, so you'll be able to hear yourself here in a minute, I guess. So perfect. Glad you got in the log there, and yeah, nice signal from Canton this evening.
20 over in Waxahachie.
Danny, WWR Lake Check in Cherry County.
5 over in Young County.
And Wayne, let me get a couple other things sorted out here. So, net control copied Romy, November 8 Whiskey Romeo, got you in as a Tarrant County check-in. Also had in there Kilo Papa 4 Yankee, I believe, here in Fort Worth. And there might have been another one. You want to try one more time, other station? I think it was a K station, but it may have been somebody else.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-ray. Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-ray. This is K5DTH.
Perfect. Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-ray. Got them in the log. And, yeah, Wayne, are you ready to... I'm going to send it back over to you and to get things wrapped up out your way.
Okay, we've got another station in our Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-ray. Appreciate you checking in. And where are you located? Okay, got a great signal here, Keith, so doing a good job this evening. Let's see, and I think there was someone else over in, I think, Jerry, did you have someone over there in Young County trying to check in? Canton was strong here. He was S4 at my QTH as well, so yeah, good copy on him over there, the CTS in Canton. So, all right, we're going to do one other thing here and see if we can't get Wiley involved and pick up some of those counties. And Wiley, whenever you finish, if you'd like, you can either pass it back to me or pass it over to Trey. If you don't mind, if you could help us out, we'd appreciate it. WC5WC, N5FPD.
Hey, I'm ready to go.
All right, get after it.
This is Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, North Boston County.
For some reason, I've lost Wiley Direct, except for very few times. I don't know what's going on there.
Any Boston County check-ins?
Nothing heard. We've already got Somerville County check-in. Let's go to Hill County. Hill County check-in. Wow, must be a long weekend. Everybody must be out of town. Okay, got a couple of people from, a couple check-ins from out east of Hill County, but we're going to try for Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, Leon, and anybody else in Van Zandt. And maybe in Houston County or Crockett. Okay, nothing heard there. Beams pointing down toward Waco. Anybody in McLennan County?
Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike. Wiley, you got a copy on me? Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike.
Got KC5ADM, that's Chuck. And I heard W5AWW. Oh, Brady. Anybody else down to the southeast of Boston County? Okay, I'm going to move the beam a little bit more to the south. Give me a second here. Okay, let's try Coryell or Hamilton counties. Coryell and Hamilton counties. Nothing heard. Switching back to the vertical. Okay, that completes my list. So I got 2 check-ins, W5AWW.
Okay, thank you, Wiley. Appreciate the 2 that you picked up. And I guess it's time for Trey to take over and see if we can't straighten it out here. And appreciate you being there tonight, Trey, and getting all those stations over there on the east side of town. KE5 November Golf Mike, November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Mike out there. And Top, Wiley, thank you all as well. We had quite the turnout from out west. I don't think we ever had Taylor and Jones in the same night, so that's an accomplishment and a haul. So glad to have them in the log. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We've rounded up, I think, most everybody, but we still got a few more counties we need to call. Next on the list I've got is Dallas County. Come with your call now.
November Charlie 5 Papa Doug in Dallas.
Alpha Alpha Buzz, Alpha Hotel Robert Richardson.
2 regulars over there. November Charlie 5 Papa, that's Doug, and then Robert Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. Any other Dallas County stations? Not hearing any. Let's move on down to Ellis County, see what's going on down there.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5WXY.
Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Quebec Delta.
All right, picked up Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, that's Gary down there, and then also Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Quebec Delta. Ed down there in Venus, it looks like, so got you in the log. Any other Ellis County stations? Gary, do you mind giving a shout out to points to the south and east, see if there's anybody left down there?
Sure, be glad to. Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, looking for check-ins out south and east of the Metroplex. There's nothing there, Trey.
Okay, I just heard Hughes County, Oklahoma. Come back with your call sign.
Relay. Okay, Trey, we got Whiskey 5 Mike Juliet Golf, and then there was another station, and there's a relay.
Stand by, let me get the Oklahoma station. It's WC5WC. I got Kilo India 5. Give me the rest of your call.
Romeo.
Okay, I got 2 stations. Kilo India 5 Victor India Romeo and Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Anybody else? Okay, KJ5 HTD. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, I didn't expect to get that far out. You copy those?
I think we got those. Let's see who we got here. So, Gary, you had Whiskey 5, Mike, Juliet, Golf. And then McKinney Station was Kilo Echo 5, Victor X-Ray Zulu. And then Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Delta. Are we missing one?
Yes, you are. Kilo India 5, Victor India Romeo, and he's in Oklahoma.
I think he might have been breaking the squelch here, but I didn't have a good enough copy on him, so I'm glad you were able to pull him in. Kilo India 5, Victor India Romeo.
That's correct. Seems like I'm here in Oklahoma better than anybody else.
Yeah, conditions are kind of weird. I've had, it's been up and down, to say the least, up here, and at least in Fort Worth. So, and it is Kilo India 5, Victor India Romeo, right?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. We got him in the log. I don't know why it's not shaking out there, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Gary, thank you for trying out there, and thank you, Wiley, for getting in the other stations as well. And then I'm going to give a shout-out just in case we miss somebody, Lamar, Delta, Hopkins, Rains, Rockwall, any other Collin County stations that might be able to hear me. Come with your call now. Ooh, there's somebody there, but I can't pull them in. Do I have a relay?
Relay? Kilo Fox 5, Kilo Uniform Whiskey. And I copied all the stations that Wiley did. Okay, I heard you, Brian. We got November 5, Whiskey Charlie Tango, Washington County, Brenham.
Okay, I heard Washington County.
Stand by, Dooley.
Washington County, give me your call again.
I heard him.
Okay, he was on the back of my beam, so he may not be hearing me very well. Wayne, I heard about 6 stations in there when you were back and forth there, but I couldn't copy you. I could hear them fine, but I couldn't get the call signs down.
Relay, Trey.
All right, hold on 1 second here. We got the Brenham station, November 5, Whiskey Charlie Tango, got him in the log. And then Kilo Fox 5, Kilo Uniform Whiskey, got them down. And then it sounded like, Wayne, you had a relay. Go ahead.
I think I copied a Kilo India 5, Delta Juliet Lima. Let me get confirmation. A lot of doubling going on.
Coax cable to...
Well, that always helps. The coax cable is kind of a must, and the antenna, rather than a dummy load, works a lot better too. But got you loud and clear here in the Peaster. That was Kilo India 5 Delta Juliet Lima in Wise County. Back to you, Trey.
All right, thank you, Wayne. Wiley, did you get everybody in you needed to?
Yeah, I think so. It's a crazy night.
Perfect. All right. I couldn't hear you earlier. Now you're up to S7 or 8, so go figure. And what about you, Gary? You get everybody in that we needed to?
Yeah, I was looking for the Brenham station. He's been texting me, but I heard him, and then Wiley jumped in.
We got him in the log. Thank you both. I appreciate it. And I think that comes to the end of our county-by-county check-in, so I'm going to make a general call for any late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you have not checked in, come with your call now.
Kilo 5, Alpha Lima. Kilo 5, Alpha Lima.
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey.
Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Kilo India 5 Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu. Repeating Kilo India 5 Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu.
All right, picked up 4 stations there. Got Kilo 5 Alpha Lima, I believe. Then we got Whiskey India 5 India Whiskey Whiskey. Did I get that right?
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey. QSL?
I got you that time. Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey. I thought I could guess and get it right, Sean, but no such luck. Glad we got you in the log. And then Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee, got you in the log. And then Kilo India 5 Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu, got you in the log as well from Keene. Looks like that's AJ out there. You've checked in with us before, I think, a few times. Any other late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come with your call now.
Kilo India 5 Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Well, there's Brian. Kilo India 5 Fox Lima Echo, got you in the log. And it looks like we've also got Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra. That's Kyle out there. I didn't have a direct copy. Tiffany, did you or Mike, one of y'all, have a direct copy on him?
I had a direct copy, Trey.
That works just as good, Wayne, so we'll get him in the log. All right, last call before we move on to the next portion of the net. Check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come with your call now. All right, haven't heard none. Let's move on to the next portion of the net. This is the time where I give you the frequency to make a couple of calls to any stations that you've heard on this evening, or if you'd like to get a general signal report from your station, you can certainly do that. We've had a lot of interesting stations, a lot of pretty distant stations, so hopefully y'all will take me up on the offer and make a couple of calls. If you'd like to get on that list, come with your call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa.
VSP, the frequency is yours.
Okay, thanks, Trey. I'm going to give a call out. to Kilo India 5 Victor India Romeo, KI5 Victor India Romeo. Do you copy? KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Well, I heard that station earlier. Let me just go ahead and get a signal report. If you're hearing me, let me know where you are and how I'm coming in. KF5ESP, Eastland County.
5-7 in Decatur.
S3, Southeast Parker County.
5-3 in Venus, Texas.
Well, I'll take that. I heard Tiffany and I heard the Limestone County and Venus, Texas, and some others. So I am not melting any antennas, but I am being heard. Thanks, Trey. KF5ESP, back to you.
Thank you, Mike, for giving it a whirl there. You're breaking the squelch here. If we gave it a little bit of time, I think we could get it to work, but not so much luck tonight. So thanks again, Mike, for the relay work and always being out there. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Mike just wrapped up his call. If anybody else would like to get on the list to make a couple of calls or to get signal reports, come with your call now. Do I have any relays?
No, relay, Trey.
Go ahead, relay. I think we had 2 relays there.
Now that's Brian, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey.
Well, if you can get him in and tell him that the frequency's his, go right ahead.
I think he was checking in. He said no traffic.
Even better. Now I need to pay attention to what his call sign was. Tell me that one more time.
No problem. Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey over here, next door neighbor.
Well, perfect. We'll get him in the log. Looks like Tiffany's already got him in there, so that's perfect. He makes 90. So thanks for checking in with us, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey. All right. Any other late check-ins? People that want to get on the list to make a couple of calls or for signal reports, come with your call now.
KI5LET.
Go right ahead.
All right, I'm going to try a couple of lurkers here on NetLogger just for grins. Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. Jeffrey, any copy? KI5LET. All right, let's go out to Young County. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Quebec Tango. Nathan, are you on the air tonight? November 0, Mike Uniform Alpha in Oklahoma. I've got a great copy on you. Thanks for that signal report. It's a Stillwater station. That's 250 miles. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And then I was going to try, let's see, Andy in Grand Prairie, November 5, Alpha Romeo Lima. Any copy? KI5LET. Somebody was breaking squelch. Any relay there? All right, thanks for that. All right, man, I've got some great DX tonight. A whole lot of stations over 100 miles and then 250 miles to Stillwater. KI5LET. Thanks, Trey. Back to net.
I was just about to say, we're covering a lot of ground tonight. I don't know what that is square mileage-wise, but from Oklahoma to basically Abilene down south, I think Brady was our farthest south, and then down into Washington County down there. That's going to be quite a ways out there. So we're covering some ground. Excellent for Simplex. I wasn't sure what this evening was going to bring. I've figured we'd either have a great turnout or a not so hot one, but it looks like we had a good turnout this evening. So I'm going to give it one last call before we close things out. Any late check-ins or anybody want to get on the list to make a couple of calls to other stations they've heard or signal reports, come with your call now. My Google Earth estimate that I did just a minute ago is correct. We covered about, let's see here, I'm going to do it one more time, about 66,000 square miles, so that is not bad. With that, y'all, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and have a great New Year next week, and we'll catch you back here next Friday, same time, same place. Thanks, everybody, for participating. Thanks to all the relay stations, and thank you, especially Tiffany, for running NetLogger. Always appreciated as well. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, closing things down. Top, I think he might be doing the 1.25 meter net here in a minute. I'll let him tell you more about that. And with that, have a great weekend, and I'll catch y'all next week. KE5 NGM.
Calling you, you covered him. Did you copy that, Trey?
I did not. I accidentally had my volume down on the repeater and my own radio. I thought I had one up, but go ahead or try it again.
I said Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta was trying to call you, said he copied you, but you covered him.
Have him try one more time, now with my volume up.
Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta, do you copy Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee? Trey, he said he normally cannot hear you, but he can hear you now, and he was trying to see whether you could hear him.
I can tell he's there, but unfortunately I can't pull him in, but I'm glad to be making it out there. I'll take that, and I appreciate him letting me know.
Okay, if he responded, I didn't copy him.
Thanks for checking in, Dooley. Happy New Year.
You got a good signal here in Waxahachie.
No problem, man. As my second wife used to say, better late than later.
Well, folks, thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. Had a great time this evening. Had a lot of stations all over the place. We did cover a lot of ground, and yeah, I really appreciate y'all stopping by. Have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great rest of 2025, and I'll see y'all back here next week for the first edition of the 2026 edition of the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Y'all
really
have a great weekend.
Do you have a 220 rig? All right, well, I got to go. I got to set up for the 220 net, the 1.25 meter North Texas Simplex net here. We're going to be taking check-ins in just a couple minutes.